All right, welcome to the Hero's Mind Academy, where you can become the hero of your own story. And our lesson for today is let shit go. Because evicting the thoughts that have been living in our minds rent free and committing ourselves to not reacting emotionally to someone else's actions is essential for us to master if we're going to be the heroes we want to be. Think about something that happened to you in the past that still bothers you. Something someone said or did that you just can't seem to let go of. The situation's over. It's a wrap. But your brain keeps pulling it up. Maybe it's on your mind for hours. What about days or weeks? Is there something that happened years ago that you still think about sometimes? Be honest. And whenever it pops into your mind unannounced, it brings back all the negative emotions you felt in that moment. That person made you feel pain. You're still suffering. But let me ask you this. Who is the creator of your thoughts and feelings? Who's in control of what you think and how you feel? If you said anyone other than yourself, then you're wrong. It's you. But so often, the words we use when we're talking about it give up that control. We say, I'm angry because of ... And we have someone who did something or something that happened that we blame. I'm upset because, I'm stressed because of, fill in the blank. And the same thing happens when we're happy or excited. I'm in a good mood because of whatever it is. And when you look at it this way, then every emotion that we experience is because of someone or something outside. We're blaming the world for our feelings, whether it's good or bad. If I create my thoughts and feelings, if I'm in control of them, then I can't say I'm feeling this way because of someone else, something that happened or didn't happen. I'm feeling this way because of me. How many times has someone done something and you say, they hurt me, they upset me, they insulted me? And every time you say that, you're saying the anger and shame and pain that you're experiencing was created by them. But we already established that the only one who can create these feelings inside you is you. We need to change the words we use when we think about and talk about these situations. Because when you say, they hurt me, you're making yourself a victim. And you'll never be a hero if you're a victim. What that person did, what happened in that situation, it wasn't right. But it happened once. And if you hold on to it, then you are creating the misery for yourself for as long as it takes to let it go. And all it takes to let it go is a mindset shift from being a victim to being in control of your mind. What happened is messed up, but how you think about it is entirely your choice. You have the choice in every circumstance over how you're going to think and feel. Someone can yell at you, be rude, they lie, they exploit, they betray you. But they don't have the power to disturb your mind. Only you have that power. It's not about whether they were right or wrong, because they probably had a reason for doing what they did. And when people act out, they aren't the best version of themselves in that moment. And it's likely that their behavior is a reflection of the unhappiness that they feel inside. And misery loves company, bet your ass it does. And that's why they're behaving that way. They're the victim of their own behavior, not you. Don't take on their pain. If you think they did something wrong, fine. But the only power they had was to act the way they did. They didn't create the emotional fallout inside of you. They don't need to do something to make you feel better or to be happy. You had the power to hurt yourself with their actions and their words, and you have the power to make it better. It's you who needs to do something. You need to change your thoughts. When you shift from being the victim of someone else's behavior to being in control of yourself, that's when you take your power back. Forgive them for what they did. Forgive yourself for falling into the victimhood trap. Release it. Let it go. It doesn't matter who they are or what they did. Let that shit go. And that's how you get one step closer to becoming the hero. So now it's time to rewire your mindset. And this is a 2-step exercise. Step 1, write a list of the people you're holding a grudge against, the people who did something wrong, and why. What happened? Holding a grudge, not moving past something that's happened, it depletes our energy. Even if that person is out of your life and you don't think about it on the reg, it's still living in your self-conscious. You need to clear that shit out because you're wasting valuable energy that could be spent on betting on yourself and making things better for the people who care about you. Think about the situation. This is step 2. Think about the situation within the context of everything we talked about today. They acted, but you are responsible for your emotional reaction. How can you view this situation differently now that you know you have the power to choose how other people's actions affect you? And what are you going to do within yourself to forgive? To forgive them, to forgive yourself, to move past this. Stop laying awake at night thinking about it. Stop letting it pop up on your commute. Stop letting it interrupt other things that you're doing. All right. Well, that's it for today, and I'll see you next time. Until then, stay solid, my friends.